For years, entrepreneurs have enjoyed unprecedented opportunities to build wealth through technology, but in 2025, that window may be starting to close. Rising competition, artificial intelligence, economic uncertainty, higher costs, and shrinking profit margins are making it harder than ever to get ahead. The entrepreneurs who succeed in this new era won't be the ones who work the hardest. They'll be the ones who adapt the fastest and will explore why the wealth window is narrowing, what's causing the shift, and how entrepreneurs can position themselves to thrive before the opportunity passes them by. Today, we will talk about the wealth window closing on entrepreneurs in 2025. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The closing window for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs have long been celebrated as the drivers of innovation, wealth creation, and economic growth. However, the landscape is changing rapidly, and 2025 marks a critical turning point. Many experts are warning that the wealth-building window for entrepreneurs is closing, primarily due to increasing competition, technological disruption, and tighter regulatory environments. Opportunities that once allowed small businesses to scale quickly and capture markets are now being dominated by larger corporations and AI-driven platforms. Entrepreneurs who fail to adapt risk seeing their growth potential shrink dramatically. 2. Rising competition and market saturation. One of the primary reasons the wealth window is closing is rising competition across nearly every sector. Globalization, digital platforms, and reduced barriers to entry have made markets more crowded than ever. While this creates opportunity, it also increases the difficulty of capturing and sustaining market share. Small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, now compete not only locally, but also against global competitors who can leverage economies of scale, automation, and advanced marketing techniques. This market saturation compresses profit margins and makes it harder for new entrepreneurs to achieve the explosive growth seen in previous decades. 3. The role of technological disruption. Technology is both an opportunity and a threat for entrepreneurs in 2025. AI, automation, blockchain, and other emerging technologies are reshaping industries at unprecedented speed. While these tools can streamline operations and expand market reach, they also disrupt traditional business models. Entrepreneurs who fail to embrace technological solutions risk being outpaced by competitors who could deliver products faster, cheaper, and more efficiently. Moreover, technologies like AI can replace certain roles, reducing labor costs but also increasing the skill threshold for entry. 4. Regulatory and economic pressures. In addition to market and technological shifts, entrepreneurs face growing regulatory and economic pressures in 2025. Governments around the world are tightening compliance requirements, increasing taxes, and imposing stricter labor laws. Environmental regulations, data privacy rules, and corporate governance standards are also becoming more stringent. These changes raise operational costs, increase administrative burdens, and reduce profit margins. Entrepreneurs must now allocate resources to compliance rather than growth, adding complexity to an already challenging landscape. Economic factors, including inflation, interest rate hikes, and fluctuating consumer demand, further constrain opportunity. 5. The importance of scalable assets. As traditional business models face increasing obstacles, scalable assets are emerging as the primary vehicle for wealth creation. Unlike service-based or labor-intensive businesses, scalable assets such as digital products, intellectual property, and online platforms can grow without proportional increases in costs. Entrepreneurs who invest in scalable assets gain leverage, allowing them to expand reach and revenue while minimizing operational burdens. This approach also offers resilience in volatile markets, as asset-based income is less dependent on active labor. In 2025, building scalable systems rather than solely focusing on traditional business growth will distinguish those who thrive from those who stagnate. 6. Financial discipline and risk management. Financial discipline is more crucial than ever as the wealth window narrows. Entrepreneurs must carefully manage cash flow, Avoid over-leveraging and maintain liquidity to withstand market fluctuations. Overinvestment in proven strategies or over-reliance on debt can quickly erode capital and jeopardize long-term viability. Strategic risk management, including diversification of revenue streams and hedging against market downturns, becomes essential. Those who fail to implement strong financial controls are at heightened risk in 2025's competitive and unpredictable environment. 7. Adapting to consumer behavior shifts. Consumer behavior is evolving rapidly, accelerated by technology, social trends, and global economic pressures. Entrepreneurs in 2025 must understand that traditional marketing and sales approaches may no longer be effective. Customers increasingly demand personalized experiences, instant service, and sustainable practices. Businesses that fail to anticipate these expectations risk losing relevance and market share. Entrepreneurs need to invest in data analytics, customer relationship management, and adaptive marketing strategies to stay competitive. Understanding micro-trends and leveraging digital channels can create opportunities for growth, even in a saturated market. 8. Building strategic partnerships and networks. In 2025, no entrepreneur can succeed in isolation. Strategic partnerships, alliances, and networks are increasingly essential to accelerate growth, access resources, and mitigate risks. Collaboration with other businesses, technology providers, investors, and even competitors can open new opportunities that would be impossible to achieve alone. Entrepreneurs who neglect relationship building risk being isolated in a rapidly evolving market, limiting their ability to scale or adapt. Networks also provide critical market insights, access to talent, and capital opportunities. 9. The psychological pressure of a closing window. The narrowing wealth window is not only a financial challenge, it is also a psychological one. Entrepreneurs face intense pressure to make quick decisions, adapt to constant change, and maintain competitiveness. This environment can lead to stress, burnout, and decision fatigue, which further compromise strategic thinking. Mental resilience, focus, and emotional intelligence become key differentiators. 10. Seizing the remaining opportunities. Despite the challenges, the wealth window in 2025 is not entirely closed. It is narrowing, making timing and strategy critical. Entrepreneurs who understand market trends, leverage technology, build scalable assets, and maintain financial discipline can still capture significant opportunities. The key is to act strategically, anticipate shifts, and create systems that operate independently of constant personal effort. Focusing on innovation, adaptability, and long-term value creation will distinguish winners from those left behind. While the era of easy entrepreneurial wealth may be ending, those who embrace efficiency, leverage, and foresight can thrive. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.